All right, welcome back. And if you're not working today, you might be planning to grill.
Yeah, we're joined by Hollywood Escobedo from Huntington Meats with some good barbecue and grilling tips for your Labor Day cookout. Welcome. It smells amazing in here. I have my gloves on. I'm ready to go.
All right.
What are we doing?
So we got some tri-tips and some ribs here.
Okay.
Sausages. Another one, we got steaks, some pork ribs. I think I'm gonna have you season up, rub down some pork ribs.
Okay.
So we'll get those on the grill.
All right.
And then we'll have you cut up some ribs. How's that?
So okay, go ahead, Marcy. You season
You know
first.
what? I'll have you. I didn't realize this job entailed touching raw meat. Can you just do the honors for us and I'll observe?
Sure,
I wasn't really thinking that through.
So, let's take that rib there. Little parts of that. We got a little dry rub here. We put together.
And what's on the dry rub? Is this like your secret recipe? Did you make this?
This has a little garlic, pepper, paprika, little chili powder.
It smells amazing.
A little rosemary.
And do you use it for all kinds of meat, or is it just mostly for red meat?
I use this particular one for pork, chicken, and then I use a little bit of a bolder one that has coffee in it for the beef.
Wow.
Okay.
So give it a little different taste.
Awesome.
Okay, and so what's the secret to making sure that the seasoning is just right, that it sticks on there?
So what you want to do is, you can do a number of things. You could wet it. You can lay some mustard on it first, and then put it on some sticks.
Mustard.
Or you can just go
Interesting.
plain, just like we just did here.
Okay.
And just all you're gonna do is pat it in, rub it down, make sure that everything is covered, like so.
And you just do it fresh right before you grill it. You don't like marinate it or anything like
Now, if
that.
you're doing a dry rub right before, it's fine.
Okay.
Great.
Can you
And
flip it over?
yeah,
Or I can start cutting though while you do that.
yeah.
Now, what's the best way to cut? I admit that I don't
where-
cut a lot of meat, so
So we can pull that rib there,
okay,
and we can flip it over so we can see
okay.
where the ribs are actually.
So this is what the rub looks like afterwards.
Sure.
Okay.
And then take your knife and let's cut right in the middle. See how
Just
the
like
ribs
right
are
here?
going at
This
an
way?
angle?
Like
There
that?
you go.
Okay, so what's the secret to
very
cooking
tender.
this to perfection?
So what you want to do with ribs is cook them slow. What you can do is you can foil wrap them for about 30 minutes. That way they kind of steam inside there. Then we take them out and then we get a nice little sear on them. Then we put them in direct heat. Indirect heat for about 25 minutes. And you got a nice rib that shrinks.
And is there a way
tender.
to check it and see like when it's
Yes,
actually
if
done?
You see here, you can see your rib, how it shrinks. The meat shrinks off the rib here.
Okay.
Now that means your meat's pulling, it's tendering, and it's pulling away. Then you can just, at that point, you're able just to grab your rib, take the bone right out of it.
Okay, so you don't use like a thermometer. You just kind of
I don't use thermometer because I've been doing it for so long.
Because you know.
But if you're using a thermometer at home, you want to have pork in the 160 to 165 range. And that's for a minimum temperature, all the way up to 200. 200, it's just going to fall right off your bone.
Look how tender that is. Amazing. It's very easy to cut.
And then what's the secret if we're doing steaks?
If we're doing steaks, what I do here is I do a light sea salt, cracked pepper, little garlic on there.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah. 3 minutes sear on each side for something this thick. And once you got your sear, indirect heat, lid closed, turn your flame down to a medium, 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes. Okay, this is a good formula actually, because I'm terrified to cook meat because I always think that I'm going
ruin
to
it.
poison
Yeah.
someone, or I'm not going to ruin it, or it's not going to be cooked fully. Well, thank you so much, and you're coming back with us in a bit.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're going to have some other goodies. We're going to season some other steaks, and we'll cut into some steaks later.
All right,
All
we
right.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, really appreciate it.
And for more tips on information on grilling from Huntington Meats, check out our website, KCAL9 .com, and click Seen on TV. Now let's get a check of our weather.